back, guys. Ridge Runner Blades. I am Taylor Grinds, and today's video is all about Boker knives being underrated. Boker has a huge lineup of knives right now. In the past, they have made mainly traditional slip joint knives and fixed blades, but in the past 20 years, they have come out with some really cool modern stuff. And the first one I want to go over is the Boker Kerberos. It is a lock back folder with a thumb disc open on it. It's nothing real fancy, but it's a super nice knife. One of the most comfortable in the hand, in my opinion. It's got black G10 handles and a VG10 blade. This knife is super cool on the larger side if you like larger knives. The next one here is the Boker Kwaiken Air G10. Super snappy action on these. Designed by Lucas Burnley. He's been making knives for a long time. Awesome designs. This knife is a killer budget piece. Black G10 and VG10 steel on this one as well. Over here we have the Boker Kyoto. A great little EDC knife. Black G10 on this one. D2 steel. So this is a great little knife here. Super snappy action. Flips really nice. I'm a big fan of this one here. The next one we got is the Boker Urban Trapper and Cocobolo. This knife weighs nothing. It's got titanium liners, titanium deep carry pocket clip, a VG10 blade with a satin finish. This knife is awesome. And whether you are working in an office, wear a suit or jeans, this knife would be perfect. Next up is the Boker Tenshi Micarta. This knife is on the smaller side. Satin finish. It's not assisted. It kind of looks like it is when you open it because it's so quick, but it is just a thumb stud with a great detent. Brown micarta, looks kind of old school, but this is a great knife also. Over here, we've got the Boker Kaizen. This knife is a slim CEO type knife in D2 with green micarta, bronze accents, and a black coated blade. Again, this knife doesn't weigh anything, so great little EDC daily carry knife. You won't even feel it in your pocket. All right, this one here is the Boker Urban Trapper. Another really cool design from Boker. Titanium handles. It's a frame lock flipper. VG10 satin finish on the blade is really nice and smooth. Titanium with a stonewash finish and the speed holes, they call these, for weight reduction. This knife is on the lighter side with all of these. This one's super cool. I could play this knife all day, probably. All right, next up is another Burnley design. This is the Boker Kihon. This is on the larger compared to the other ones. D2 steel, titanium frame lock, and black G10. Another really smooth knife from Boker, and for the price, these are all hard to beat for quality compared to price here. I don't think any of these knives are over 140 bucks, and most of them are under 100. So if you're looking for a good budget knife, these Bokers are really hitting it spot on with that. All right, and these last two are a little bit different from the rest of them. These are more traditional knives, which is what Boker's known for. This is the Boker Trapper. It's got a black washed blade. I believe it's N690 steel. Green micarta and brass is always a super popular handle configuration for any knife. I'm a huge fan of this knife right here. It's old school. It's lightweight. It's got a great snap on both points. The half stop is great. It snaps open really well. This would be a great one to add to your collection. All right, and last but not least, we have the Boker Barlow. Great half stop. Locks open great. This one's N690. green micarta, and a brass bolster. Whether you like old school or new school, this one will probably check all the boxes for you. As far as knife guys go, I think a lot of us scoff at cheaper knives. Cheaper doesn't always mean lower quality. I'm guilty of this, and I think Boker is super underrated. And that's probably the main reason why, is because most knife collectors, if it's not X steel, X handle material, X configuration, it's not the right knife. And I think a lot of us are guilty of that. So if you get a chance, pick up a Boker. You can find these on our website at ridgerunnerblades.com. Thanks for watching. If you are not subscribed to our channel, hit the like and subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos.